I'm ready.
Get ready, folks! This will be a feast for your eyes! The first match is about to begin!
Seriously, I want you to hit me as hard as you can, Trunks.
Right. I'll fight you with everything I have.
Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
I'm on it! Let's settle this.
Whoa, it's a clean hit, folks! Not even their own clothing can withstand this intense combat! The clock is ticking, folks! An explosive signature move! A solid defense! Would have been quite a light show, though!
This is it! I'm a lot stronger now, don't you think, Gohan?
The winners will advance to the final round, so keep your eyes open for the stunning outcome! Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
Pay attention! I don't think so.
Clean hit, folks!
Let's settle this.
The clock is... Not bad.
No more holding back! It's over!
Uh-oh. What a ruthless blow!
Shit! This was a victory, but who knows what the future will bring.
This battle will determine the strongest martial artist in the world! Let the final round begin!
You'll go down in my first strike!
No one will be able to stop me now!
Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
I'm not done torturing you yet!
Who's gonna be my next opponent?
here today.
A call to action! We ride!
Get ready, folks! This will be a feast for your eyes! The first match is about to begin!
Bitter rival of mine, will you take on the hero of justice?
I, the most powerful Saiyan in the universe.
Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
No mercy!
Have they tapped into the depths of their hidden power? Get what a ruthless blow!
The final blow! I will not forgive you!
Oh, it's a clean hit, folks! The clock is ticking, folks!
No mercy! This hero will never be defeated!
An explosive signature move!
I am the unmitigated champion of justice, the Great Saiyaman! There's much we can learn in the heart of battle.
I'll do my very best, promise.
Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
This hero will never be defeated. Stupendous! This hero will never be defeated. Resistance is futile. This hero will never be defeated.
Look out!
An explosive signature! Oh, harsh blow!
I am the unmitigated.
This battle will determine the strongest martial artist in the world! Let the final round begin!
Gohan, what's the story behind that ridiculous costume?
Not you too. Doesn't anybody think my costume's cool?
Sorry to keep you in suspense, folks! It's time to kick off the World Tournament!
I will not forgive you!
Oh, it's a clean hit, folks!
Over here! Over here! What's wrong? Over here!
Shoot! The clock is ticking, folks!
No mercy! This hero will never be defeated!
An explosive signature move!
No mercy! And now it's time to finish this!
Damn it! What a ruthless blow!
The final blow!
Damn it!
Fear my power! What's that? I should stop doing the voice. Aww.
We have a winner! How about a round of applause for both fighters? The fiercest fighters have gathered here today! Yo!
Do you have a wish you'd like to make?
Say hi to Mr. Popo for me.
Huh? Who could that be? Got a call from Bulma.
Is that my Goku? He looks so different!
Different's fine. Sometimes you gotta let a guy try something new.
Oh, wow. That's good to know.
This was when Vegeta's power was enhanced by Bobbity. I couldn't believe he wanted to go back to being his old evil self for a time.
Hey, something's written on his forehead. I wonder what the M stands for.
Some kind of new fashion trend? Beats the heck out of me.
Huh, what do you think? Pretty wild and cool looking, isn't he?
You're telling me that's Vegeta? You've got to be kidding.
They look kind of similar, I guess. Hard to tell, though.
Oh, look at my sweet little angel. Ever since he was born, I just knew he would study hard and be an academic genius.
Gohan's been a hard worker ever since he was little, and so dedicated to his studies. He's the best.
He's never seemed like he enjoys fighting. Funny how he's the complete opposite of Goku.
This was Gohan at the start of his delinquent phase. He's already so handsome, he doesn't need to be blonde.
Gotta admit though, he wears the golden spikes really well.
But ever since this happened, he let his martial arts training get too much in the way of his studies.
I don't think being behind on his studies has anything to do with being blonde.
I think he was around 10 years old by then. Becoming a Super Saiyan at that age takes real innate talent.
With guys like Goku and Vegeta, I'd say he had some pretty great role models to be inspired by. Our hero, Great Saiyaman, the righteous warrior who protects our fair city's peace.
I invented the device that allowed him to instantly change into his outfit wherever he wanted.
No matter what weird phases he goes through, my son is a true hero at heart. A superhero.
I remember Trunks mentioned that this Gohan was his teacher in the future. That's why he looks so vastly different from the one we know today.
No matter how old he gets or even what timeline he's from, my little Gohan is just the cutest thing.
He looks so much more dramatic than the Gohan I know. The future where the androids won must have been terrible.
From what Trunks told me, Gohan's best efforts weren't enough to stop the androids.
I guess we never crossed paths in that timeline. I would have loved to fight by his side.
All the pain and suffering this Gohan went through. It kills me just thinking about it. This is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta after wearing the Potara earrings.
There was some uncertainty on this, but you can only stay fused for an hour until you run out of energy.
I've always wondered, would a fused person be fed with a meal for one, or do they need to eat twice as much?
This is Vegeto's super form that he became while fighting against Boo. Even turned into candy, he could still kick some tail.
He's usually a little cocky, but like this, he's as cool as a cucumber.
Yep, getting cocky while fighting a dangerous enemy is a bad habit.
Vegito Blue, he called it? There's so many frickin' transformations, it's hard to keep track sometimes.
He tried on this form for the first time to take on Goku Black and Zamasu.
Wow. I wonder how much stronger they can get, even beyond that.
This is Gogeta as a Super Saiyan. When did they do this for the first time again?
They fused in Otherworld at a point when they were both dead at the same time.
Unbelievable. Goku's a delinquent even when he's dead. The fusion of Goku and Vegeta. Wait, how is it different from Vegito?
This version is the result of them performing the fusion dance. It's a lot more difficult than just putting on some earrings.
Trunks and Goten had to do the same thing. Vegeta was not a fan of those silly poses.
Gogeta looks great when he goes super.
I'm tired of saying all this super stuff.
All right.
Gogeta is so immensely powerful, he was able to stop Broly's rampage.
Is this their strongest transformation of all then?
I don't know. We certainly had some nice things to say, so maybe Blue is best.
Who's this supposed to be?
Is it Goku? Or maybe Vegeta? He's got a tail, it looks like, so maybe...
Either way, this guy looks kind of scary.
This old fossil is a legendary martial artist who's trained Goku and Krillin since they were kids.
He's a skilled fighter and all, but why oh why does he have to be such a pervert?
I've heard a lot of rumors about this guy.
He's looked the same for so many years. Think he's got some kind of ancient technique to keep himself from aging?
This was Goku's father who died many years ago. I'd love to meet him someday when I pass away.
He looks a lot like Goku, but way more serious.
If he's a Saiyan, I bet good money he was killed by Frieza, wasn't he? Oh, poor guy.
I'm grateful that he delivered my Goku here to me on our little blue planet. I can't believe this nasty jerk was Goku's older brother. He was plotting an invasion and mistreated my precious Gohan.
He was described to me as violent, cruel, and hot-blooded.
Who's this?
He kinda reminds me of Vegeta and Goku, but
Yeah, I get that. he gives me the strangest feeling.
You think so? Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess I see it. Those muscles are ridiculous in size. He certainly looks stronger.
So, is this different from a regular Super Saiyan form?
Either way, he looks dangerous.
This Broly guy supposedly grew up in the wild. They say he's so strong that even Goku couldn't beat him on his own.
He worked.
His hair is so spiked out and his muscles are bulging. He looks like he's about to explode or something.
In this state, you lose your sense of self, apparently. That's part of why Broly's training with Vegeta and Goku under Beerus.
Wow, maybe he'll come visit Earth sometime.
Frieza's older brother looks a lot like him. Their voices are quite distinct, though.
Yet another jerk who's got a bone to pick with Goku.
I wonder if Frieza is so insecure about being short because his brother is so much taller than him.
This is what Cooler looks like when he gets serious. He's all spiky and wears a face mask.
Gotta be tough to breathe in that mask.
Probably ventilated.
Ugh, this quack was a real problem. He wanted to implant his brain in Goku's body.
Ew, that's disgusting. So glad Goku managed to dodge that bullet.
He was a scientist when he was alive, right? If he wasn't evil, I bet you two would have a lot in common, Bulma.
Maybe not. I wouldn't want to know what's inside that brain. Whis is an angel who works as Beerus's attendant and teacher. He's also my foodie buddy.
Oh, that Whis. He's always transporting Goku somewhere, again and again.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want a foodie buddy. Lisa's kind and has a soft demeanor, but he can also be pretty strict.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Vegeta groveling in front of anyone. But a god of destruction would do it.
Yet with no hesitation, you had the guts to slap him right across the face.
Well, yeah. He ruined my party, after all.
So intense. I can't believe all that happened over some pudding. This guy is a Supreme Kai like ours, but from another universe?
Powerful as he is, he's still only training to become a Supreme Kai. Shin from our universe is a lot less intimidating.
What did the Supreme Kai actually do, anyway?
Man, there's so many types of gods. It's hard to keep track of them all.
The audacity of this creep! He's an assassin who went after Goku!
Despite being a loner, I heard that during the Tournament of Power, he used his time skip to rescue his teammates.
According to the data, he's over 1,000 years old. He's much older than he looks.
Shouldn't an assassin have their personal information a little more private?
Huh? Is this another of Frieza's clan?
He looks similar, but comes from a different universe.
I don't like this guy one bit.
He seems like the type that would cheat to win. This is a female Saiyan from Universe 6. She's a confident puck. Totally hardcore.
Han and Bulla will be as tough as her someday.
As long as they're not delinquents. She looks so shy and mild-mannered. Is she a Saiyan too?
I'm pretty sure she is. Maybe not every Saiyan wants to be a fighter.
With as many ruffians as she's usually surrounded by, quiet Saiyans must be a rare breed on their planet.
This is when she loses total control of her own power. Better to be safe and just stay out of her way.
Incredible!
So this is what a female
When Kale and Caulifla fuse with those Patara things, he's a warrior from Universe 11. His facial expression is so neutral, it's hard to tell what he's thinking.
He always looks kind of pissed off to me.
He comes off as cool, but it's his sense of justice that's his greatest quality.
This is when Jiren went all out against Goku.
Those muscles are crazy! But Goku beat him in the end, right?
He had to team up with Frieza to do it, and even then it was a draw. Taking him on alone would have been impossible.
This is what the warriors from Universe 3 look like when they fuse. Didn't anyone tell them that size doesn't matter?
Gohan sent this ugly thing tumbling.
He could warp time and space to launch his attacks. Ugh, I'd love to learn more about that kind of technology.